City's in channel and another Pepsi 11. Yes, let's hope this one does better than the last one. Right, City against United, 15th of December 2024, 4:30 p.m. Match day 16 of the season 24-25 Premier League. Yes, we need a win. We need something, don't we? I'm recording this on the 12th of December 2024. We'll check out United's season so far before trying to pick a Pepsi 11, although shouldn't be that difficult in theory, should we? If Pep sticks to his guns and just picks the tried and trusted rather than risk anything at any young players, but we'll see. Anyway, I might have one that squeezes in, but chances of that square root of bugger all, probably. Let me know your thoughts and predictions anyway, guys. It'd be great to have your thoughts on this, your starting 11s, etc. This is on Sky Sports, or if you're there, like me, come and say hello if you spot me. Check out our City 1:30 special, of course, a little bit on Matt Busby and other related items in that one. So if you want to know a little bit of the history, celebrating City's 130 years plus change, Manchester City 1894-5, and we're doing season 24-25, 2024-25, so there you go. So that's the whole point of City 130. It's nothing to do with the 115, although 130 is being quoted in a lot of places, so I'm sure it's nothing to do with me. Our home league record against them, we need to improve this. Yes, we played them 85 times, won 29, lost 31. So we need to start evening that up, don't we? And we've drawn 25. We outscored them though, 129 to 112. That's the league record, of course. Doesn't include cup games, although probably be worse if we include the cup games. As at the 12th of December, of course, we sit fourth on 27 points after 15 games. Pretty crap, really. Goal difference of +6. Yep, pretty crap, really. And United are 13th. Yes, 13th. Lucky for some or unlucky for some. Hopefully unlucky for them. We've played 19 points. So 8 points behind. Mind the gap, we used to say, didn't we? But we've got no confidence in saying that too much at the moment. And a goal difference of +1. Back of the net. How is the new chosen one, Amorim, doing and his charges? Well, Ruben Amorim played against Pep just last month, of course, November 2024, embarrassed us. One of our early sites of City falling apart, of course, with Sporting Lisbon or Sporting CP, whatever they want to call themselves. A 4-1 win. 4-1 win was not what Pep wanted at the time, but what we wanted, of course. And on the 1st of November, United appointed Amorim on a contract running until 2027, and he would begin his tenure at the club on the 11th of November. His debut match was an away draw with Ipswich Town. Fair enough, 24th of November. 4 days later, he secured his first win, 3-2 as United manager against the mighty Bodo Glimt, of course. Many times European trophy winning team in the UEFA Europa League, and all looked rosy red as he led United to a 4-0 Premier League win over also the very mighty Everton, of course. But it's now 2 defeats. Yes, away at Arsenal, possibly acceptable. We'd struggle there. We'd struggle anywhere at the moment. But a home loss against, admittedly, surprise package, although we saw them off 3-0. More by luck than judgment, I suppose. The surprise package, Nottingham Forest, of course, beat United at Old Trafford 3-2. I'm having to record this because of time constraints before United's trip over to Czechia to play Victoria Pilsen on Thursday night, because they're shite, aren't they? But we'd be grateful for anything the way it's going. Thursday night, the 12th of December, so I'm recording this in the afternoon, so I've no idea. If they avoid defeat by a drawing or even winning, I think they'll have more confidence in us lot, that's for sure, going into the derby. Amorim is not the players, I read a big piece on him when he first came to United, because obviously there was hints and rumours he was going to come to City. Amorim hasn't got the players to play his Lisbon style of football yet. Of course, he's got a January window coming up and then a summer one, although it's probably, I think from what I've been seeing in the local papers, more a summer thing. But he's got his work cut out with that current squad to get anywhere near the top 6 this season. But he's also playing an obviously very, very vulnerable City, of course, so may have something up his sleeve, as he's previously been very good at altering tactics based on the opposition, and he can get at least some sort of tune out of this red lot against, let's face it, a bloody awful defence. For me, it will depend on whether Pep and City find some form and confidence. I don't know where that's going to come from. And based on the Juve game, Could it get any lower? Possibly. Well, it will do. We get beat or draw with this lot. I think confidence will get low. It's on a downward drip now. It's not showing any signs of resting, is it really? Arresting that downward slope. So yeah, but it all depends on us, doesn't it, really? So that brings us onto Pepsi 11, of course, and just have a quick look at the team and squad that played in Turin. Ederson, Walker, Diaz, Gvardiol, Lewis, Gundo, De Bruyne, Bernardo, Doku, Grealish and Haaland. On the bench, mainly kids, Ortega, Hudson, Kovacic, Xavi, Nunes, Foden, Wright, Simpson, Pusey, O'Reilly, McAtee and Wilson Esbrand. So kids he's not willing to risk, that's the point. So is he going to be willing to risk them against United? We have to discount those not on the bench, i.e. Stones, Akanji and Ake. Of course, we can forget the other couple of guys who have long-term injuries. Unless these guys stayed in Manchester for some sort of miracle pill, I don't think they'll be showing any sign of starting against United. Right, let's have a look at that 11 and the squad in general. Right, Ederson will be dropped for this. Any arguments with that? I don't think so. He didn't do very well. I think Ortega will be given a chance to be a better shot stopper in this one. It's all about trying to stop the shots, I think, against United. No Lewis, because of the stupid booking, or 2 bookings. So our defence, who's really left standing? Not many, is it? Can you really see Wilson Esbrand or Simpson Pusey coming into it? Well, in theory, no. But who the fuck does if they don't? So surely one of them's got to play. DM, well, he ain't going to play right, is he? Even though he is a DM. So Gundo is there again, unless Cover is fit. But I would have expected Cover to get some minutes against Juventus if that was the case. We appear to be crying out at least for legs in the middle. Surely that leaves it open for Nunes. In an alternate universe, perhaps O'Reilly and McAtee might have had a go by now and got more minutes under the belts. But we are not in that alternate universe, are we? So even Nunes might be borderline in another universe as well. Foden was kept warm in Turin, wrapped up on the bench. Surely he has to start on Sunday, being a City fan himself. It'll mean a lot to him, but is he fit enough? That's the debate. He's got 3 or 4 days, of course, coming back from Turin to actually get himself fit for Sunday. So possibilities. KDB has started the last 3. Played reasonably well again in Turin. Looked okay without being overly pacey. Will Pep give him a rest? So, and the immediate replacement you can think of for KDB would be to stick Foden in. Will it be Xavi or Doku? Will it be both? Will it be either? Really, we have to ask probably if it becomes a question of whether it's Xavi or Doku. Is there a lot of difference at the moment as far as creating chances for other people to take, or other people even getting there to take them? So there you go. There's a few whys and wherefores based on a few of those questions and a few of the answers I've come up with. This is my starting 11 for the derby match. I'm going to go, well, Ortega. I think I sort of said that, didn't I? Of course, you got Walker, Diaz and Gvardiol as defenders, but who's going to be the other one? Well, stick Simpson Pusey in. I mean, he's stuck him in for serious games before, and alongside Diaz, hopefully it might be an interesting, and Simpson Pusey's got young legs as well, which helps. So obviously that's my back 4. Walker, Diaz, Simpson, Pusey and Gvardiol. He's not going to stick Jacob Wright in, so you're going to have to go a sort of Gundo, hopefully Grealish in that middle thing, although it worked okay against Juventus, but I think Juventus so defensively minded, it was really difficult for any City player to get involved or do too much. But I'd go for Gundo and Grealish, and then obviously I'd put Foden in there as well. But is he replacing De Bruyne? We've got to play De Bruyne, surely. I mean, we've got a little bit of a gap before the next game after this, so I would go De Bruyne. Doku, I think, is the better option than Xavi, and Haaland, of course, it leaves people like Nunes out and stuff like that. But I think that's possibly the way to go. I'd be happy getting at least 8 of that team. As I say, Simpson Pusey is a big question mark. I'm not overly convinced about a couple of the others. So Ortega, Walker, Diaz, Simpson Pusey, Gvardiol, Gundo, Grealish and Foden. De Bruyne, Doku and Haaland. Will it be good enough? Well, we'll see, won't we? Answers on a postcard, or we're going to see on Sunday night. Let me know your thoughts, guys, anyway, of that started 11. On to some verdicts. Of course, poor Andy Morrison has to put these together a little bit in advance, so he doesn't know current form. But he said about this one, Usually I'd be a bit more bullish about this, so well, there you go. And of course, it depends on what our injury list is looking like. Not much better, Andy. They're under new management and I'll have a month in charge by the time we play this. It's a Manchester derby, but I see us edging a close game. Let's hope so. Moz's prediction, City 2, United 1, and that is actually the most popular scoreline with the bookies, a 2-1 win for City. This is for me. My prediction, bloody hell, my head says we're in the shit here, and it's not. We probably might lose this bloody thing. They'll score 2. We know we always have to score 3 to at least win a game these days. So let's give them their 2 goals, and I'll be optimistic and give us 3. So I'm gonna go for a 3-2 City win, which you can get as much as 18 or 20 to 1 on that one, but generally it's 14 to 1 for a 3-2 City win. Other odds as at 12th of December 2024. Let's have a look at these. Most popular scorelines: a 2-0 City win is 17 to 2, a 1-1 draw is 9 to 1, a 1-0 and a 3-1 for City is 10 to 1, and the best you can get on a United win is a 2-1 win, and you can get as much as 18s on that, but generally 14 to 1 on that one. To win the Premier League, City are now 4th favourites. That's how bad we're falling. How much longer before we even drop even further? But Liverpool are firm at 4 to 6 on. Arsenal are 2nd favourites 3 to 1, and Chelsea are now 6 to 1. And you can get double figures on City. You can get double bubble. You get 10 to 1 on City to win the Premier League. Are you brave enough to have a go on that? Interesting enough, of course, I did mention United getting in the top 6, didn't I? Well, United to get in the top 6, you can get odds against 9 to 4 for United to get a top 6 spot. So that's in. Fill your boots, United fans, if you fancy that one. And the match odds themselves, of course, City the favourites, but not long odds on. Only a 4 to 7 on for City to win this. A draw is 7 to 2, and a United win is 4 to 1. So again, as I always recommend to the opponents, it's always worth a little Dutch that if you want to, try and do that, and you've got confidence in your team, and why wouldn't they have? So 4 to 7 on City, draw 7 to 2, and United are 4 to 1. There you go, guys. Let me know if you're having a little flutter. Let me know what you fancy, goal scorers, etc, etc. And yes, next up will be the player ratings and the story of the game. Now, of course, it all depends on what time I get home on Sunday night. I'll try and get the player ratings out on Sunday, but I'm up early for work on Monday, so I will have to try and get an early night, hopefully happily watching the replays of our victory. Otherwise, it's going to be a long night, a long miserable night, and then I'm up at 2 in the morning, so that'll really cheer me up to face those lot in work, those United fans in work who will no doubt be bouncing up and down if it goes against us. So anyway, I'll try and get the player ratings out Sunday. Otherwise, both will be out on Sunday. So both will be out on Monday, but I'll try and do one on Sunday and one on Monday. And yes, then we've got the visit to Villa Park. So I think we've got a 5-day gap or something like that. Obviously for the next weekend, the 21st, so a 6-day gap between the 2 games. And there will be a Villa 1:30 special coming out. A couple of I don't know that's as well coming out. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Check those. Make sure you press that bell notification and stay in touch so you know when these vlogs are coming out. We enjoyed this anyway. Please, if you are new to the channel and this is the first time you've watched this, where have you been? And just give that subscribe button a press. That'd be fantastic. As I said, press that bell notification. And if you look through the channel, all my City stuff, a lot of history stuff of course as well, you will find things on film and TV as well, which is another passion of mine. So if you want to have a break from football, we might need it after Sunday night. If you want to have a break from football, check out that, some reviews, information, vlogs, the odd quiz thrown in from time to time. And yeah, my social guys, just please stay watching if you're interested in follow me on my different socials. And if you want to help support the channel, which I'm always after all any support you can give me, so there are ways of doing that to help the channel moving forward. Please stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed the feature, and yeah, if you can support me through the subscription, if you can subscribe, guys, that'd be wonderful if you've not already done so. We do actually have memberships at the moment, just 99p a month, so you get access to all my City stuff, including all the history vlogs, dozens and dozens not been published yet that you get immediate access to, and every time I do a edit and do a vlog, you get immediate access to it as well. So you can have a copy of scripts as well if you want any hard copy of the sort of things I do on matches and teams and managers and players, etc, etc. So if you can join the membership, that'd be wonderful. We do have sponsors at the moment. P6505 are our current sponsor. They have a little eBay shop, so if you check in the comments section, there's a link there to the shop. They sell movie posters from the 90s and 2000s. They sell DVDs, some classic Hollywood movies, some classic foreign language ones. And if you do see anything you fancy on there, if you do place an order, just mention me, just say Bernard sent you, and you automatically get 10% reduction in the cost of your order. So fill your boots, guys, and my thanks to P6505. And yeah, if you want to support the channel just by watching the ads, that helps. Watch the ads, let them play through while you just have to check your phone or something, let it play out. And of course, if you follow any of the links, that always works as well. If you follow a link to one of the ads and you fancy something, I've done it myself. I've followed a link and actually purchased something from another organisation. But it can happen. It can happen. Not all ads are stuff you're not interested in. And of course, if you can give us a like, guys, that's be absolutely fantastic. All likes are much appreciated. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next time, of course, I only ever ask one thing, don't I? Please, I ask you all to stay safe, especially you Blues. Until the next time, come on, City. Bye for now.